Hello, this is part 3 of my video response, not only to Gullible is not in the dictionary by AngryLittleGirl, aka Jessica, but also to the controversy that has accumulated around that video. Okay, in parts 1 and 2, I discussed other people's responses to Jessica's video. I guess it's now time for my own response to her video. I think that Jessica's critique of religion rests on an oversimplified view of the nature of religion. Remember, Jessica seems to think that religion happens when people choose to believe something without asking questions and without finding reliable sources. And this view of religion seems to completely overlook theological thought. There are many people who have asked questions, who have tried to find rational answers to those questions, and who have concluded that religion is the rational answer. Many of the greatest thinkers of the Middle Ages were theologians who argued for the validity of religion. And many other great thinkers, Descartes, Einstein, Kant, have believed in a God of some kind. And I'm not just talking about famous theologians and famous philosophers here. I'm also talking about ordinary believers. There are many ordinary believers, especially those who have converted to a certain religion, who have been asking themselves questions all their lives and have been trying to find rational answers to those questions, and who honestly believe that religion is the rational answer. One example here is the Christian writer C.S. Lewis, but I won't go into that. Anyway, my point is you can't assume that these people have just decided to believe something without asking questions, because they have asked questions. But I also think Jessica's view of religion overlooks the possibility of mystical experience. There are plenty of people who believe that they have directly experienced the supernatural. And I'm not just talking about famous mystics here, and famous prophets and those sort of people. I'm also talking about ordinary believers. There are many ordinary believers who honestly believe that in prayer or what have you, they have directly experienced God's presence. Now, I'm not saying you should believe people right offhand when they claim to have experienced the supernatural. I guess to just believe them right offhand would be rather gullible. But my point is that you can't get inside their heads. You can't know what they have or have not experienced. For all you know, they very well may have experienced what they claim to have experienced. So again, you can't say that these are just people who were told something and just believed it without asking questions and without finding reliable sources. Because for many people, it's not just a case of being told something and then believing it. For many people, it's a case of experiencing something for themselves. Okay, so that's the end of part 3 of my video response, and I'll be posting the last